Good morning, student. Myself Bharat Verma. I will take some lab activity in which the chemistry sections we will study. So very first experiment of your lab, that is matter. It's belong to matter, in which the aim is to find the pH value of the following samples by using pH paper or universal indicator. So you are well familiar that most of the things which we come across in our daily life, they are either acidic or basic. So these are the physical parameter. pH is the physical parameter which we will determine, by which we will determine the nature of the substance. The substance which are which shows acidic character or basic character. So we will find out the pH value by using pH paper or universal indicator of the following substances. The substance such as dilute HCl, dilute NaOH, dilute acetic acid, tap water, lemon juice, dilute sodium bicarbonate. Dilute sodium bicarbonate. So for this experiment, for this activity, we will require some materials such as test tube stand, dropper, pH paper, pH color chart, universal indicator, watch glass, water, and above mentioned samples. All these samples we will require. So the theory belongs to this experiment. That is the pH. First of all, the what is pH? pH is a, I have already told you, it is a physical parameter through which we will determine the nature of the substances. But chemically, the complete pH definition is the pH is the negative logarithm based in hydronium ion concentration of a solution. So pH scale extend from 0 to 14. pH scale stand from 0 to 14. We will show you the pH scale. Here you see from 0 to 14, this is pH scale. 7 is the neutral point. If any substance shows pH value 7, it shows it is neutral, such as our distilled water. Okay, now below 7 there is acidic range. This is acidic range, this neutral point, and below 7 this is acidic range, and more than 7 and in between 7 to 14 there is basic range. But you see, from below, just below 7, some weak acidic range such as 3.5 to 7. In between 3.5 to 7 this is weak acid, and below this strong acidic character shows. Similarly, in case of basic range, when we see from 7 to 10.5, this is weak base. This shows weak base, and apart from 10.5 up to 14, this is a strong base. So this is the pH scale. This is pH range. The same things we will mention in our theory sections, that is acidic solutions which shows hydronium ion concentration less than 7. This is acidic solution. Similarly, basic solution, hydronium ion concentration less than 7, more than 7, this shows basic solution, basicity, and neutral solution is equal to 7. The pH value is equal to 7. This is the overall theory belongs to this experiment, which will show, which will observe in our observation. So for this experiment, very simple procedure is there. Simply you will take, as per our sample, we will take 5 test tube. In each test tube contain, first test tube contain dilute HCl, second test tube contains sodium hydroxide solution, third test tube contain acetic acid, and fourth test tube contain tap water. Next is lemon juice, and the last test tube contain sodium bicarbonate solution. Now you will take all 6 test tube contain all these samples and arrange in our test tube stand. Now we will take a dropper. By means of a dropper, one by one each samples we will take in another separate test tube, and the same thing, at the same time we will add universal indicator to these test tube. One drop universal indicator in each test tube, and shake it slightly, then observe. Similarly, we will take pH paper and the pH color chart. We will match the color of the pH paper after exposure to these samples one by one, and match to the color chart. It will shows different color indications. You should know that what is pH paper. pH paper is nothing but the simple normal filter paper which is soaked with a various sample, various indicator mixed in alcoholic base, and after which they will dried naturally and cut it into the strips. That is the pH paper. Similarly, universal indicator, these are the indicator mixture of various indicator. These are the mixture of various indicator in order to take broader range of pH, because of the some of the indicators having the limited range of pH. That's why universal indicator is required for the broader range. So we will use pH paper and universal indicator to these samples, and the different color will observe. Let us see what type of color we will observe after the testing.